Today on Down to the Wire, Battle of the Madrids. Real and Atletico prevail in the Champions League semi-finals, setting up an all-Spanish final in Lisbon. Who will come out on top? Today is Monday, May 24th, 2014, and this is episode 16 of Down to the Wire. I'm Andrés Franken, this is Shawn da Silva, and today we're back to soccer, and we're talking Champions League. Let's quickly review these two games that we had, Real Bayern and Atletico Chelsea. Let's start with Madrid and Bayern.
Great games, both of them, but no one would expect, everyone thought Madrid would win, but no one would expect the outcome and the way Madrid won against Bayern. It was just total domination in the second leg. First leg, it was more Bayern putting on the attack and Madrid just capitalizing on the counter, which is the style that Madrid plays. They're a counter-attacking team, and if you're not good defensively, they will strike, and they will strike quickly. So, with that being said, that's exactly what Madrid did in the first leg, and the second leg is no different, as Bayern did have more possession, but they weren't able to do anything with it. And in the end, Madrid just countered them to perfection.
It was exactly what we were talking about in our last show regarding the Champions League semi-finals. Here, Guardiola's tiki-taka clearly not effective against Madrid, and it was that space between the defensive line and the midfield that Bayern had that Madrid was able to exploit, especially on the Ronaldo goal that Bale assisted. Unselfishly, I might add, that was a very good pass on Bale's part. Could have taken the shot himself, but decided to give it to a wide open Cristiano Ronaldo. And yeah, they made the most of their chances on set pieces as well. And you know, Bayern, even with all that possession, they weren't able to get through Madrid.
Moving on to Chelsea, and how did you break down this match?
Similar to the Bayern and Madrid match here, Mourinho going with his classic defensive approach to the game. Arguably his most defensive approach all season long. But again, not working this time around, as Atletico able to exploit this time individual errors on Chelsea's part. It looked very even in the first half, but after that penalty that Eto'o caused against Diego Costa putting it away, and it seemed like it seeped Chelsea's confidence away. And also the midfield for Atletico, a huge factor in this game, especially Thiago and Koke, just amazing, pushing the team forward and making the plays necessary to get those goals.
David Luiz hitting a crossbar or post, either one he hit on when it was a 2-1 game, which could have probably swung things Chelsea's favor, but unfortunately Eto'o's costly mistake was the end of it for Chelsea.
But Atletico did play better defensively as well. They have that solid back line. They played 4-4-2 in this game, and for most of the game, Chelsea was unable to break through. When they did break through, they were either unlucky or Courtois made the saves, with the exception of that one goal at the beginning that Torres scored. May 24th, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. Who do you have?
I have Real Madrid, and not to be biased or anything. Atletico is a defensive team, plays a similar style to Chelsea in some ways. So Atletico has gotten the upper hand in La Liga this year against Madrid, but unless Real Madrid has possession, because they don't do good possession-wise, they are a counter-attacking team, and that's where they play best. So unless Atletico can stop the counter, I have Madrid going all the way on this one.
I have Real Madrid as well, and the reason is that even though Atletico Madrid has been on a roll, they did drop all 3 points on the weekend. We'll see how that comes into play. They might bounce back, but they still have plenty of time in order to get their confidence back. But Madrid's key players right now are firing on all cylinders. Ronaldo right now is, in my opinion, the best player in the world, hands down. Nobody's playing better than he is at the moment. And Bale's playing very well as also.
Not to mention Sergio Ramos stepping up and scoring.
Sergio Ramos, Di Maria, all the individual players for Madrid right now are excellent, and I think Real Madrid has enough to break through that Atletico Madrid line. I would like to see Atletico win, not because I'm a Barca fan, just because it's nice to see somebody in Spain win. That's not Barca or Real Madrid, but I think Real Madrid's got it.
Real Madrid chasing La Decima, and they are going to want it. Ronaldo really wants it, you all know that. So Ronaldo playing the way he is, I don't see anyone in Atletico stopping him. Diego Costa, yeah, he's been great this season, but I think that Real Madrid will be able to shut him down this time, hopefully. And Champions League is something Ronaldo and company want to win. They want La Decima. And it's in Lisbon. That's Ronaldo's hometown. It's Portugal. He's going to want to perform even better than he has been performing. And I don't know if that's possible.
That's hard to believe.
But he's going to want to do it. You know he has a big ego. You know he's going to keep pushing for it.
Interesting point you made, Diego Costa. He's going to need to be big if Atletico wants to win this game. The midfield has been pretty good for Atletico, but Real Madrid's midfield equally up to the task. So we'll see. It'll be interesting, but ultimately it's going to be close. I think Real Madrid will probably take it.
And that's it for today's show. We'll be back maybe sometime this week if we have the time.
Yeah, later this week hopefully to talk about NHL playoffs and second round underway. So we'll take a look at the first round matchups and talk a little bit about the games that have already happened in the second round.
Yep, and yep. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos.